Hello.
Hello.
Hi, my name's Tom. I
Okay.
live in England, just outside of London. What's your name?
My name is Ling. What is okay? Ling.
Lynn. Nice to meet
Yes.
you, Lynn. Whereabouts are
Nice
you
to
from?
meet you. I'm from Vietnam. Do you know
Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Yeah, of course, of course. Whereabouts in Vietnam do you live?
I live in the north. I live in a city near the capital of Vietnam is Hanoi. Do you know?
Yeah, sure. That's brilliant. Okay, and is this your first time on Cambly?
Yes, this is my first time.
Okay,
So
great.
yeah. Um. Okay. Before we start, I want to ask you this question. So, I have a YouTube channel and I want to post this. I want to post our video on YouTube. So is it okay or
Yeah, of course. No problem
because
at all.
yeah, like my friends my friends we have you know you tell me that you go on Cambly and you try it. So send your results for us to check it. So I want
Yeah,
to
no
post it.
problem.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's absolutely fine. No problem at all.
Um,
So, is there anything that I can help you with today, Lynn, or would you just like to have a conversation? What's best for you today?
so I'm going to take an IELTS degrees in the end of this year.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm on Cambly to practice, improving my English. Like
Okay.
my speaking is the most. So yeah, I just want us to, have some basic conversations to me to try the new words, the new vocabularies to me to practicing it. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
sure.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. So there's kind of two ways that we can do this.
Mhm.
I have a number of students that have that are working and practicing towards the IELTS exams.
Yeah.
So, I teach a lot of students that do this. One of the ways we practice is we use old exam papers.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And, I've got a list of questions from old exams
Yeah.
that I can go through with you and we can practice them. And what I usually do is I'll kind of ask you the question as you would in the exam, and then you can give me your answer. And then I usually use the chat box where we can rewrite the answer, or I can point out any errors, or we can correct any pronunciation. And it's good because you can watch back the lesson, and when you watch back the lesson, you can replay the chat box, and you've kind of got that record of how to improve, and that can help you practice. So that's one way. And then the second way is exactly as you said. We can just have free conversation and just work on different topics, because the most important thing is that when you're learning anything, be it English or music or art, you need to enjoy it first, rather than it being a chore. It needs to be an enjoyable process. And if we're always talking about things that are of no interest to you, you're not going to enjoy your English lessons. You're not going to enjoy your time on Cambly. So the best thing is to talk about things that you like and try and improve your English skills that way, I think. So what's best for you? What would you prefer to do today?
I think we can ask each other about our hobbies. Like that is the most common topic. So what is your hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time?
Okay, so a little bit about me. So when I was younger, I did a degree in music in England, and I worked as a musician for a number of years. And I always had enough money for myself, but never really enough for a family. So I decided to go back to university, and I did a degree in law. And I went to law school and became, a lawyer, worked in law for about 10 years. And about 3 years ago, I quit law completely because I found it really, really, really boring. Okay.
Really boring.
Really boring. Yeah. Okay. So the money was great, but life's not
You don't
about
enjoy
that for
it.
me. Yeah, it was stressful, and I wasn't passionate about it. I didn't love it. So about 3 years ago, I quit. And since then, I've just been teaching, and I spend half the week teaching English. I teach a little bit on Cambly, and then I also teach a little bit to some Chinese children online, which I love. And then the other half of the week, I spend just writing and producing my own music. So I can show you. So let me show you quick. So I've got my guitars up on the wall.
Wow.
And I've got my music equipment here and here.
Yeah.
So this is like
cool.
kind of like my little studio. And I kind of just spend half the week teaching and the other half just writing music, which is great.
Yeah, that's your passion. So
yeah, exactly. And I'm enjoying life now. That would be my advice to anyone. Don't worry about the money. Just enjoy your life.
Yeah.
How about you? What are your hobbies?
So right now I'm still a student. So I almost don't have any free time. Like I don't have any me time for me because all my time is just study.
Yeah.
And because right now I'm going to go to university. So university degrees in Vietnam is really important. Like they judge us about the in the degree. So I need to take a good degree if you want to, have a good opportunities or a good advantage if I want to find a job.
Okay.
Yeah, but besides that, we can't study all day, like 24 hours besides sleeping. So, I like music, but I don't like to produce music. I like to sing a lot. Every time I do something, if I don't need to think and don't need my brains work a lot, I usually sing, do housework, do a drawing or something, my homework. I usually sing a lot and I love it, but I think that I don't have any dream to become a professional singer.
Okay.
So I just singing just my hobbies, and that's
cool.
it. Yeah.
So how old are you now?
I'm coming to 16.
16. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So when do you start university in Vietnam? Do you start at 16 or 18, or how does it work?
18. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And have you decided at this stage what you're going to study at university, or are you still considering your options?
Yeah, right now I know what is my strongest now. So my strongest is English, and besides that I also learn math and literature. So that is the 3 main subjects in Vietnam.
Okay.
At school. And if about the university, I think I'm going to study about the economics and business, because at that majors, people really need English to learn about that. Like now working with the foreigners, we also need English. And I hope that I can go to my favorite university, but my dream university, the score you need to apply for that university is really high.
Okay.
And, you have to be a really excellent student to go to that. So I think that so that is my dream. So if I can't, I think that about my score and about my for me, I think that I can easily go to a university. Some people in Vietnam can, their score just too low to go to university, so they quit. But for me, I
Sure.
think that I can easily go to a medium university, but that the degree in that university it's can't like they can't help me a lot.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, in Vietnam right now, people don't judge don't judge everybody about their scores and degrees like a lot anymore, like not in the past. But we still have that, right? Because yeah, besides the your knowledge, besides your practical skills, something I don't remember it.
Yeah, your practical skills as well as, you know, your vocational skills. You've got your vocational skills, you've got your practical skills, and then, you know, your experience, your communication skills. It's not only about how well you can, you know, revise and take an exam. Sometimes a lot of subjects require a practical element, you know, like music, for example, or art. You know, it's most of your study, even at university, is going to be, you know, practical study and practical exams rather than, you know, written or oral exams. So, so yeah, it's interesting, and it's good that, you know, there are still some subjects where that's still the case, because we always need practical skills. Even in business, we sometimes need practical skills.
Yeah.
So, so you don't fancy law? You don't fancy law as a career?
Law is like I never thinking about being a lawyer. Maybe in the future, like about 1 year ago, like suddenly I love that. Maybe, I don't know, but
yeah,
and I can't know what it is. Like it's still not clear.
Well, you're still really young, so, you know, you've got plenty of time to make your decisions and your choices. And it sounds like, you know, you've already got a pretty reasonable plan as to what you want to achieve and what you do. Can you tell me a bit more about when you're not studying? What other things do you like to do other than, you know, singing?
Besides singing, like I like to, you know, hang out. Like not hang out, like we just play and go in restaurant, taking a coffee or something. Like I want to experience more. Like sometimes if I have free time and I can maybe go washing them dishes in the restaurant, or, you know, like maybe a waiter. What is it called?
Waiter or waitress? Yeah,
waitress. Like my parents are saying that besides the knowledge in like a book, you need to experience, you need to do a lot to have an what is called, you have to know what is life is like.
So we kind of refer to this usually as a good all-round life experience. You know, there's a lot of benefits to having as many different experiences as you can. You know, in order to appreciate your life outside of work, it's pretty much impossible if you've never actually worked. You know, and growing up, you know, we're usually at school, we're usually students, and we don't see the other side of it. So it's really, really important. And I think the same goes for travel as well.
Travel.
You know, you can learn so much. I mean, that's one of the reasons I love Cambly, because I get to, it's not traveling, but I get to experience and learn and speak with people from all over the world. And for me, it's a great learning experience because I learn about different cultures and different ideas. And it's the same with travel, where it's the experience that you just can't buy, really. Listen, we're going to run out of time, but it's been wonderful to speak to you, and I'll drop you a message afterwards, okay?
Yes. Okay, so goodbye.
Take care. Bye.